Well, what do you think, guys? Should we hike it or should we float it?
We don't need no stinking boat.
All right.
Let's hike it.
Okay.
Yes, here we are, June 10th, actually going to hike the Rogue River Trail today. It's all downhill from here, except for this up part. Is it break time yet? Nature. She's kind of a big dude. Beautiful little creek here. This is China Gulch. Little crossover. Nice clear water. Looks like we're at 2.1. This is the beautiful Whiskey Creek. It's a footbridge that comes across. Beautiful little spot. On the north side of the Whiskey Creek Bridge, there's a Rogue River Trail spur that goes up to a Whiskey Creek cabin. It's where an old miner tried to make a go of it. It was actually looked like there was a lot of work done up here, but we'll go up and check it up this trail. This is the approach up to the cabin, Whiskey Creek cabin. They have restored it in recent years. Restored it in the sense of just to keep the water out, but here is a glimpse into the past. A 5-foot doorway. An old bed in here.
What would you like for lunch? We have multiple choices, some peanuts, and there's some beef stew.
Yummy. Little fireplace right here at one point. Ouch! It looks like a storage room right there. What'd you say?
I just walked right over the top of a snake.
What kind? Nothing that rattled?
It didn't rattle at me. It was literally right there under my feet. I was like,
Jeez.
goodness.
They did have a little outhouse right here and a storage shed. One thing that's interesting is this guy ended up making a canal right down here, and a few years ago it was very apparent that he had a garden down here. Beautiful little hiker's camp at about mile 3.8 on the north side of the river, and actually a toilet up there. Beautiful spot. I'm guessing, oh yeah, we're quite a bit above the river. That's probably why the boaters don't use it. But what an awesome little spot. A little short of mile 4. That is the tail out of Tai Rapid, coming up to Tai Campground. This is at mile 5, and it's right before Wildcat, which would be right around the corner. Wildcat is a class 3 technical rapid. Mile 5.5, this is Russian Creek. Cute little bridge. Coming up to Bronco Creek, mile 7.8. Pretty little creek. .6, I guess. Little camp spot up there. Here we are dropping into Slate Creek at 8.9 miles from the start at Graves Creek. Little camp spot down here. Beautiful little spot with a bench, some flat area. There's some poison oak. Here's a good look at it. I've been clipping some along the way, but put my clippers away to do this. Actually, this is Bunker Creek at 9.1. Huh. Okay. My correction. We're further than we thought. Girls at Bunker Creek. Gonna take a little break here. There's also another camp over on this side with a bench right next to the creek.
We survived today. We started hiking about 10 o'clock this morning. It was super hot. We didn't get to camp till 6:30 because we stopped and rested in the shade so much. And this guy right here, who I just want to point out his hair. I don't know what my hair looks like, but he's got a surfer dude going on.
It's a natural thing.
He
you got a mosquito
hiked
on your head.
and carried,
Excuse me.
oh, mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes.
He carried in beers and a hard lemonade for us, and we put them in the river and cooled them down, and they were so good.
It's just what you gotta
So
do.
good.
Cheers.
Cheers to Surfer Dude.
Thanks. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
get you. Thanks you.
Cheers for Surfer. Whoa! I already drank mine. It's gone.
Anyway, it looks like we have about 10 to 12 miles tomorrow. Gonna go down to Mule Creek
10 to
itself.
12?
Well, I think I
tell
told
me
her
that.
6 earlier, but
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna
Lordy.
go down. We're gonna rig up some kind of cart to carry her, and no, but
It's
Oh, we should tell
necessary.
everybody who Robin is.
oh, let's
Yeah.
tell.
Oh.
Well, Robin
They're high school
Robin
friends.
Patterson from Cottage Grove High School, living in Eugene,
Correct.
is our guest of honor on this trip. She's an adventurer that like no other, and she's got a bird app. She's telling us what different birds are, and
The dippers were
She's-
down by
yeah.
the water. Yeah.
yeah, and just a great time here, had by all.
And now she's hiked at a Hale's pace.
At a
So-
Hale's pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to modify that a little bit. But you know, the Hales actually slowed down a little bit for me. I'm teaching them how to enjoy
maybe.
and relax on the trail a little bit more.
Hold it. You can relax and enjoy
Yes.
at the same time.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I am here to tell
okay,
you.
we're practicing on this trip. A lot of practice going on here. Anyway, having a great time. We'll catch up with you tomorrow morning and show you a little bit of the camp and some more trail. All right, take care. Happy trails.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.
It's all downhill from here.
There's Lisa watching Netflix tonight. I'm going over videos. It's a little after 9 and it's starting to get dark as we stay on this bench.
Here we are on Horseshoe Bend, the morning of June 11th. This is what camp looks like. This is what Horseshoe Bend looks like. We have some other campers over here, some rafters parked a ways over there. We're having some oatmeal for the most part this morning, getting things. There's Lisa rolling up her sleep gear. Robin, I think she made some biscuits or something this morning. Oh, she's been out hunting birds already. So anyway, there's a pile of stuff that needs to go on my back. Anyway, good morning, and we'll catch up with you later. True to its name, Shady Creek.
Shady in the Shady Creek.
Started off at 7:30 this morning, walking on around Horseshoe Bend on the shady side. Lots of huckleberries in here, lots of water running through here. Beautiful little spot, but a little different than yesterday. But this is a madrone, which typically, I mean, this thing, go stand up there next to that and see. You see how big that is. It is huge. These big arms that go up. Approaching Meadow Creek. Battling a little bit of poison oak coming into Quail Creek. We brought some clippers. We've been clipping some. Anyway, there's what's that? Poison oaks and ticks. Found a tick. Found a tick. Think about these creeks, there's always like a swimming hole in them. Sometimes it's in the wrong time of the day. In the middle of nowhere, well actually about a mile up from Mule Creek Ranch, little memorial put in the rocks here. Yeah. We made it to what would be the halfway point, or maybe a little over half, at the Rogue River Ranch. The big field right here. Then one time they actually used to have cows up here, but they do water it. There's a caretaker, a Forest Service caretaker that lives here. And we got a spot right down on the water. This halfway point puts us at mile 20 of approximately 40. And you see the outfitters camp. This is our camp over here. And then the river's just right down there. Here's a little sampling of the Rogue River Ranch. Like I said earlier, there's a little museum in here, caretaker, seasonal caretaker. I think it's a National Historic place as well.
Good morning.
Good morning. A little dark this morning, but here's Mule Creek Canyon. This is the start. It is a canyon. It actually goes around the bend a little bit of a ways. You see how narrow it gets. And then our trail is going to walk along the edge of it here for a while. This is Blossom Bar at 26.5 miles. This is a class 4 rapid. You have to do going on the left. But this water you might be able to go in on the right. But you're going on the left, you pull in behind that first huge rock. There's an eddy behind it, and then you can continue on either right or left, but typically left. A little bit of sweet pea right here as well. In the trail. This is the south end of Paradise Lodge. This is part of the airstrip right here, actually. So used to be able, you could walk in here, get a soda, check it out, use the bathroom, sit at the tables. Now, what you see is this. Just telling you where to go. Only for overnight guests. And actually, we asked them if we could just check it out in case we wanted to stay there. And they said, and said, well, can we use your bathroom? And they said no. And so we came back up the trail and heading on. But yeah, I would recommend that if you come here to spend some time, come with an open mind. This little cabin at Brushy Bar, Forest Service cabin, used to have somebody in it in the summer. I don't know if we're too early or not, but the water is shut off. It does have a little, it's heated by propane. Little shack of goodies, propane tanks and all. Everything's locked up. Like I say, no water, so I guess we'll continue on. It's at Tate Creek on day number 3. You can't hardly see down there, it's in the shadows, but there's a waterfall that falls from this approximate location of this bridge. And if you go up this trail about a quarter of a mile, there is a water slide, but you need to climb up a rope to get there, so it takes some agility. It's a neat little hike up there. Anyway, here we are, greeted with some extra beauty from this tree, and then picture the creek with the breeze coming down. Just down from Tate Creek is what is called Tacoma camps. You see somebody right down there. There are several camps in this spot with nice sandy beaches. There's a couple toilets. Yeah, what a beautiful day to end at 2 or 2:30 here. All right.
After a long hot day of hiking. Woo! How's it feel?
It feels refreshing. I'm trying to find some sand for my feet. Get a little bit of sweat.
This is our view.
Pretty strong current out here though, which is not typical.
We can watch for deer and bear over there today. And then we are down the river. We are camping up there under that shade tree.
Just listening to the wind through the trees and the chat, the yellow-breasted chat. Thanks to Robin, we know all the birds.
No, not all of them by
Oh,
any stretch.
she's getting close to knowing them all.
By any stretch.
Here we are, Riverside Restaurant, looking for bears. What do you got tonight, Robin?
I have chicken and broccoli with ramen noodles.
She's having
And
broccoli.
and I added some sun-dried tomatoes to it.
Sun-dried tomato. Wow. What are you having,
I
Lisa?
have lasagna with meat sauce.
Yum.
It's one of my favorites.
Lasagna with meat sauce. I can't.
Delish. And I have 2 servings so Greg can have my leftovers.
Oh, I love her. And I'm having, what am I having here? I had to get up because sweet pork and rice. So, and
So we're bear watching and deer watching.
we're bear watching, deer watching, and actually we're having a beer that our neighbor gave us tonight.
I don't have one.
Yeah, she's not a beer drinker. Anyway, is that a bear? Oh, I fooled him again. Here it is, 7 o'clock at night, getting ready to put stuff away in. This is the bear fence at our camp spot. There's our tent. Looks like it needs to be straightened. There's Robin, and there's a pretty nice little spot that we can have access right to the river right here. So there's the river. We are on bear patrol still, looking for a bear. We're thinking that it would be nice if he came up in the sun over there. We can get a really good look at him. But most likely they'll swim across the river in the middle of the night and look on people's boats. Good morning from day 4. We are listening to the birds. That is a yellow-breasted chat.
Nice.
He has quite a musical ability. But we are heading away from Tacoma this morning. You guys have anything you want to say?
been a great trip. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
no.
Oh,
no
the trip's
bear.
not over.
including me.
Yeah, we got 8 miles
So
to go.
get my close up, Mr. DeMille.
We didn't see any bear last night.
No bear.
No
After
bear.
a very
No bear.
valiant effort.
Is that the
watching.
first time you heard people disappointed that they didn't see bears?
No deer. We haven't seen any deer.
Not
We're
a
even
single
camping.
deer.
We're even camping next to people making bacon, and
Yeah.
that didn't even bring
Yeah.
it.
We smelled the bacon this morning. That's true.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
that's
that was a
rude.
treat, even just smelling it.
Yeah, it's really
Anyway, off on the morning of day 4, about
Night packs.
7:30 a.m. Yes. Good morning.
happy.
Just downstream from camp, you got Tacoma Rapids. It's class 3, I guess. A little bit of rock. And of course, the water's up right now. You have more rocks to dodge as you get down later into the year. Coming up on Clay Creek, not sure of the mileage here, somewhere around 35, 34. Wow.
Greg's been taking care of poison oak along the trail for us.
This isn't poison oak, but
Well, encroaching plants, poison oak, berries,
We appreciate the
everything. It's been so nice. Hopefully, all other hikers will appreciate it in the future. It's kept him busy and occupied. This is one of my most favorite spots on this hike. You have no idea when you float the river that this is up here. So beautiful. Nice little rocks you can sit on. Pool of water you can swim in. Really pretty.
this is the walk down to the Floridale campground. A little bit steep, but I'll show you a little bit more as we get down there.
This is the lower part of Floridale waterfall. Looking out, there's Greg, there's the river. So pretty. It meanders down here, goes way back in there, behind all these trees. Whoops, about fell. And then it comes out over here on this other side. Which I think this is really pretty too. Just coming out from under the brush, feeding out to the river. So pretty.
About a mile from the end of the trail, you can see Illahee Lodge up there. So you go over a bridge. It's a place that will have fishermen stay up there and put their boat in the water down here and then head upstream in their sled. Right down from Illahee Lodge, you've got a field you need to walk through. Still about a mile from that takeout from the end of the, yeah, make it to where cows can't go through. And then we get to walk across their field. This whole area is Foster Bar. The takeout for the rafts are way down on the other side of those trees. Very big bar. Illahee Lodge is behind us. We did it! All but another half mile to go to the car. But here we are at the start of the Rogue River Trail on the western end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start? I thought we were done.
Yeah.
We're done.
We're half mile.
We are
Half mile to
finished.
go. Anyway, it's been fun. We'll catch up a little bit later. Capping this trip. We're capping this trip off with a lunch at Cougar Lane, watching a bald eagle out up the river here. Robin, what'd you get there?
I have a beautiful blue cheeseburger.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
ready to take a bite of that.
yeah. And what did
I have,
what'd you do?
pulled pork with blue cheese slaw. on
That's-
top. It's killer.
that
It's
looks
the
really
best
good.
margarita ever.
I got something with a lot of meat on it. It's a what do they call
Brisket?
it? It's a brisket burger, but it had bacon as well.
I don't think it's
'cause
big enough.
If you don't have enough pig, they wanted to put some more in there.
How are you gonna get?
But
No,
anyway,
and you
that's
put your little vegetables on too.
yeah, that's it.
Vegetables.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and we will hopefully you'll be able to experience some of this river at some time as well. Take care.